Ukrainian military units have been continuing their attempts to penetrate Russian territory for the third day. Battles are taking place in several areas in the Belgorod and Kursk regions, but the Ukrainian armed forces have not yet managed to advance further. Since the very morning, there have been reports that the enemy is again trying to test our defenses in the Grey Voron area, where they were seriously defeated yesterday. Artillery, tanks and drones are actively used on the battlefield, and small arms fire can be heard. However, so far the enemy is not showing much determination and aggression, like yesterday. At the same time, the Ukrainian armed forces launched massive drone attacks on various targets in Russia. Oil infrastructure and military airfields took part in the attack. In an area 50 kilometers away from the front line, Russian forces caught 2 helicopters of the Ukrainian armed forces. The enemy vehicles were neutralized using cluster munitions and then destroyed by missiles. Russian armed forces continue their offensive in the Tern region. The enemy lost several of its positions to the east of the village. The fighting in the Belogorivka area continues. Both sides are carrying out counter-attacks, but so far without much success. However, to the west of Bakhmut, the Russian armed forces managed to advance successfully. Positions in Ivanovsky's private sector were occupied by Russian troops. The Russian armed forces resumed their attacks westward from Avdiivka. After counterattacks by the Ukrainian armed forces were repelled, Russian troops began their offensive again. Particular success is observed to the south, in the vicinity of Krasnogorivka. Here the Russian armed forces managed to advance in the city and its neighboring village of Pervomoskoye.